Apply the 4-color gradient effect to the PNG. Set keyframes for all color points. Then move these points over time to animate the color transitions. To add a glow, apply the deep glow effect on the PNG and increase both the exposure and radius settings to achieve the desired intensity. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create an abstract zoom animation in After Effects. Start by adding a rectangle with a 10-pixel stroke and no fill. Convert the shape to a 3D layer, then animate the Z rotation property using this expression, index *20. Each time you duplicate the layer, the rotation increases by 20 degrees. Next, separate the dimensions of the position property. At the Z position, add an expression, index time -100. Every duplicate will speed up the animation by 100 units. And that's it. Your abstract zoom animation is complete. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create a shape morph animation in After Effects. Start by creating a circle and a square aligning both to the center. Rename the layers for clarity. Open the shape properties, locate rectangle path 1, and convert it to a Bezier path. Repeat this for the circle. Expand path 1 for both shapes and set a keyframe for the path property. Hide the rectangle layer, then copy its path and paste it onto the circle's path. Adjust the animation duration for the morphing effect. Apply easy ease to the keyframes and fine-tune the speed graph for a smoother motion. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's a quick way to create a slide effect in less than 60 seconds. Start by selecting the Rotobrush tool and outlining your car. After outlining, freeze the Rotobrush. Then duplicate the layer and delete Rotobrush on the bottom layer. Next, duplicate the top layer again. On the middle layer, apply the offset effect. Set a keyframe at the start of your timeline, then go to the end and adjust the keyframe value to 15,000. Add the directional blur effect and use the same settings provided. After that, apply glow, setting the glow threshold to 50% and the glow radius to 200. For the final touch, add the twirl effect, setting the twirl radius to 100. Keyframe the angle from 30% at the start to -30% at the end. Now your slide effect should be complete. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create an animated numerical counter in After Effects, start by adding a text layer. Next, go to Effect, then Expression Controls, and then add Slider Control. Open the text layer properties and link the source text to the slider. Now you can keyframe the slider from 0 to your desired number. To eliminate decimal values, modify the expression, add parentheses to the beginning and the end of the expression, then at the beginning type math.round with a capital M. If you want to add a suffix, go to the end of the expression and type space plus space quotations your symbol quotations. To add a prefix, modify the beginning of the expression and type quotations any symbol quotations space plus space. Now, as you scrub through your timeline, the counter will display whole numbers, and you can X's or suffixes as needed. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how you can easily add a smear effect to your animations in After Effects. Start by animating your objects. For example, you can add position keyframes and loop out effect. Once your animation is ready, apply the echo effect. Next, set the echo time to -0.001 and adjust the number of echoes to around 100 or 200, depending on how intense you want the smear to be. After that, change the echo operator to maximum for the best result. And that's it. You've now created a smooth dynamic smear effect to enhance your animation. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Create beautiful split-screen edits in After Effects with ease. Start by selecting the pen tool and drawing a custom shape that defines your split screen layout. You can leave spaces between the splits for a unique look. Next, place your footage above the shape and assign the track matte of the clip to the shape layer. Adjust the footage position to fit perfectly within your design. After Effects allows for more flexibility than Premiere Pro when it comes to creating custom split screens. With these steps, you'll have full control over your split screen edits, making it simple to craft unique designs and enhance your projects visually. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create a title by using Saber Effect in After Effects, starts by separate your title layers in Photoshop. Then import into After Effects. Make sure Retain Layer Sizes is selected, then click OK. Right-click on the empty area of your timeline, then New, then Solid, then click OK. Go to Effect, then Video Copilot, then Saber. Go to Render Settings of Saber. Set Composite Settings to Transparent. Then go to Customize Core. Set Core Type to Layer Masks. Select Pen Tool. Start masking your title by using Pen Tool. Then go to Preset. Set this to Fire. Set Glow Intensity to 20, Glow Speed to 0.09, Glow Bias to 0.25, Core Size to 5. To animate title, set End Offset from 100 to 0, then add an initial keyframe. Move forward to Timeline, then set End Offset to 100. This is how you create a title by using Saber Effect in After Effects. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such. Here's how to put text behind complex objects or people in After Effects. Import your video onto the timeline and duplicate your footage layer. Double-click the duplicate layer to enter it. Select the Roto Brush tool from the toolbar. Highlight the part of the footage you want to overlay with text. To remove unintended selections, hold the Alt key and select the area. Refine your selection frame by frame to ensure accuracy. Freeze the frames by clicking on the freeze icon. Write down the text and position it between the original footage and the rotoscoped footage. Adjust Roto Brush settings. Set Feather to 20, Shift Edge to -10, reduce Chatter to 25%. Enable Motion Blur for smoother transitions. Repeat these steps to place text behind complex objects in After Effects. Thank you for watching. For more tutorials and filmmaking tips, subscribe to Novela Film Academy. To create a typography staircase in After Effects, start by creating your text layer and pre-compose it for a non-destructive workflow. Use the rectangle tool to cut the text in half, then duplicate the layer. Set the mask mode to subtract on one layer to make the text reappear. Next, use the Pan Behind tool to center the anchor points of both layers within the mask. Make both layers 3D, then set the X rotation of the top layer to -90 degrees. Add a camera and adjust the view to explore your 3D scene. Apply the gradient ramp effect to the top layer if desired. Duplicate and offset the layers vertically and horizontally to form a staircase. Continue duplicating and positioning the layers until satisfied. Animate the camera's position and point of interest for dynamic movement. And this is how you create a typography staircase in After Effects. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Today, I'll demonstrate how to create the miniature effect featured in the Bombay Mary John title sequence. Start by importing your footage into the timeline. Right-click on the empty timeline area, choose New, then Solid, and rename it to Depth Map. Click OK. Next, apply the gradient ramp effect by going to Effect, Generate, and selecting Gradient Ramp. Adjust the gradient points to set their positions. Place this depth map layer below your footage. In the Effect Controls panel, configure the gradient ramp by aligning the black point with the horizon of your footage. Then select your clip, navigate to Effect, Blur and Sharpen, and apply Camera Lens Blur. In the Blur Map section, set the depth map and change the source to Effects and Masks. Adjust the blur focal distance to shift the focus from the top to the bottom area, increasing the blur effect as needed. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Today, I will show you how to use Twixtor plugin in After Effects. Start by arranging your clips into timeline. Select all your clips and extend them a little further. Right-click on your clip and select Pre-Compose. Repeat this process for all your clips. Next, select all the clips again and make them shorter. Then select your first clip. Go to Effect, then Revision Plugins, then Twixtor. Uncheck that in FPS is out FPS. Set the input frame rate to 24. Set the image prep to contrast edge enhance. Motion sensitivity to 100. Frame interp to motion weighted blend. Check the smart blend. Add an initial keyframe to speed and set value to 180. Move forward into timeline and set the speed to 25. Easy ease the keyframes by pressing F9. Copy the Twixtor effect by pressing Ctrl-C and paste it to all clips by pressing Ctrl-V. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create a stunning warped zoom effect in After Effects. Start by creating an adjustment layer and applying 3 effects: motion tile from the stylized category, optics compensation from the distort category, and transform from the distort category. Animate the scale in the transform effect from 25 to 100. In motion tile, increase the output width and height to 100 until the composition fills the frame, and enable the mirror edges option. Then animate the field of view in optics compensation from 125 to about 40, ensuring you check the reverse lens distortion option. To finish, refine your animation by selecting the final keyframes and applying Easy Ease using F9 for a smooth and professional look. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create a floating wiggle effect in After Effects, start by expanding the icon layer and the transform options. Hold Alt, Option on Mac, and click the stopwatch icon next to position to create an expression. If the code looks confusing, delete it and type in wiggle 100. The first number is the wiggle speed, and the second is the amount of wiggle. To exit the expression, click outside the text box. For a slower, more controlled effect, set speed to 1 and amount to 50. You can adjust these numbers to fit your preference. For rotation, hold Alt, Option on Mac, and click the stopwatch next to rotation. Use wiggle 210, where the first number controls the speed and the second controls the rotation amount. Lower the second value if the rotation is too intense. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to make this cool, turbulent displace effect in After Effects. Start by importing your clip into the timeline and resizing it as needed. Double-click on the clip to open the options, then use the rotoscope tool to trace and isolate the subject from the background. Make sure to refine the edges for a clean cutout. Next, duplicate the layer twice, then delete the rotoscope effect on the last layer. For the second layer, go to Effect, then Distort, and choose Turbulent Displace. Head to the Effect Controls panel and adjust the displacement and amount to your preference. Click on the clock icon next to Size and Evolution to create keyframes. Move forward in the timeline and increase the size value from 20 to 30 and the evolution to 200 to create a dynamic effect. Once you've set these adjustments, you're done. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To import 3D objects into After Effects for free, start by visiting free3d.com to find 3D models. While some items may require payment, you can search for free ones. Once you've downloaded your desired model, including its textures, open After Effects, create a solid layer, then apply the Element 3D effect to it. Next, click Scene Setup within Element 3D and select Import. Navigate to the file you downloaded, select the 3D model, and ensure the textures are loaded correctly. Rotate and reposition it, and click OK. This process integrates the 3D object into your After Effects composition, allowing you to manipulate and animate it within your project. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create a shine effect on your logo in After Effects. First, open the Effects panel, search for CC Light Sweep, and apply it to your logo. Once applied, adjust the sweep intensity to 50 and modify the width of the shine to fit your desired look. This gives you control over how bright or wide the shine appears. Next, move the playhead to the beginning of your animation. Drag the anchor point off the logo, then keyframe the center to start the shine. Move the playhead to where you want the animation to finish, and drag the anchor point above the logo. This will create a smooth and polished shine effect as the light sweeps across your logo, enhancing its appearance. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Creating an ink splatter transition in After Effects is simple and effective. First, download an ink asset from youtube.com. Go to After Effects and create a new composition of 1080 by 1920. Import the footages and ink transitions into After Effects. Drag and drop the footages and ink transition into Timeline. Place the ink asset above your footage or media layer. Rotate ink transition 90 degrees. Set the footage layer's track matte to ink transition and set it to Luma matte and invert the mattes. This setup will create a smooth ink transition effect between your clip and the ink layer. For a transition between two clips, stack the ink asset above your second clip, apply the same track matte settings, and drag forward into Timeline. This method will blend the two shots seamlessly. This is how you create an ink splatter transition in After Effects. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create a light stroke animation in After Effects, start by right-clicking on your title and go to Create, then Create Masks from Text. With the new outline layer selected, go to Generate and apply the stroke effect. Set Paint Style to On Transparent, check All Masks, and uncheck Stroke sequentially. Animate the end value from 0 to 100. Next, create a solid layer and apply the lens flare effect from the Generate menu. Set the solid's blend mode to Screen. Select the outline layer, press M to reveal the mask path, copy it, and paste it into the flare center of the lens flare effect. Adjust the lens flare settings and use the curves effect to modify the color. Repeat these steps for other letters with new lens flare layers. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create impressive line charts animation in After Effects. Start by designing a background grid using the pen tool. Add a repeater to duplicate the lines and adjust their positions as needed. Increase the number of copies to create a complete grid. Next, use the pen tool to draw your data-driven line representing the chart. To animate this line, apply trim paths and keyframe the start or end values from 0% to 100%, creating a smooth animation. Enhance your chart by adding circles and text to highlight specific data points. Finally, time these layers to synchronize with the animation. Once everything is aligned, it's done. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Today, I will show you how to create a liquefy effect in After Effects. Begin by selecting the text tool and typing your desired text. Once you have your text, go to Effects and Presets. Search for Liquefy and drag it onto your layer. Next, navigate to the Effects Control panel and select the appropriate tool for your effect. To animate the effect, add an initial keyframe to Distortion Mesh. Move forward into Timeline and start applying the effect to your text. This will give your text a fluid and dynamic appearance. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Today, I will show you how to use Lockdown plugin in After Effects for advanced tracking. Create a new composition of 1080 by 1920. Import your footage into Timeline. Go to Effect, then Vranos, then Lockdown. Click on Pop-Out. Lockdown window will open. Hold Ctrl and drag to select the tracking area. You can add more points. You can also drag the point. Change method from Accurate 1.6 to Extremely Accurate. Click Track All. The plugin starts tracking your footage. Adjust the point which not track exactly. Close the plugin, then click Lockdown. This will create a new composition and footage. Double-click the composition to open it. Hide the checkerboard and import your logo. Adjust the logo inside your tracking area. Change the blend mode to overlay to blend it with the footage. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create a loopable animation in After Effects, Start by preparing your background and foreground objects. The aim is to seamlessly loop the background's movement. Begin by dragging and dropping your background into a new composition. Select your background layer and apply the motion tile effect. This effect is essential for creating the looping motion. Once applied, keyframe the tile center property to animate the background, introducing the desired movement. A crucial step is to check the mirror edges option within the motion tile effect. This ensures a seamless cut, making the looping background appear continuous without any abrupt edges. Drag and drop this composition back into your main project. Now you have a perfectly loopable background in After Effects. To create an infinitely looping text animation in After Effects, start by selecting your text tool and typing your desired text. In the character panel, turn off the fill color. Search for Vegas in the effects and preset and drag it onto your text layer. Next, go to the Effects Control panel and find the Contours panel. Under the channel settings, select Alpha. Increase the width and reduce the number of segments down to around 4. For the rotation, hold the Option key and click on the stopwatch icon to open the Expression panel. Enter the expression value equals time asterisk 100. Instead of using yellow, switch the color to green and you'll achieve a smooth, looping text animation. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to mask effects easily in After Effects. I'm applying the deep glow effect here, and I want the deep glow to appear only in a specific area. Start by selecting the pen or rectangle tool and drawing a mask over the desired area in your composition. Once the mask is in place, navigate to the deep glow effect. Open its compositing options and click the plus icon to add the mask to the effect. The deep glow will now be restricted to the masked region. Next, open the mask settings, where you can adjust parameters like feathering, opacity, or expansion to fine-tune the effect and blend it smoothly with the background. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy, learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create an animated match cut transition in After Effects, start by importing your image and placing it on the timeline. Press S to adjust the scale, then P to set the initial position of the image. Create an initial position keyframes by clicking the stopwatch icon, then move forward in the timeline and change the position of the image. Go to the center of the keyframes. Select and right-click the position keyframes. Choose Easy Ease for smooth transitions. Refine the animation using the graph editor. Link the second layer to the first. Press Ctrl+D to cut the layer and delete the left part. Similarly, cut the second layer with Ctrl+D and delete the right part of the layer. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create trendy and visually appealing graphics in After Effects, start by selecting the pen tool to draw a straight line. Ensure that the line's fill is turned off and its stroke is set to solid. Next, open your shape layer and apply the twist effect, adjusting the angle until the line forms a spiral. Then add the trim paths effect to the layer. Set the start value to 100% and add keyframes for both the start and end properties. Move forward in your timeline and change both values to 0%. Adjust the timing of the start keyframes as needed. Finally, duplicate this graphic multiple times to incorporate a creative and dynamic element into your After Effects projects. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. For attaching graphics to moving objects in After Effects, start by importing the clip onto the timeline. Create a null object and then go to the Tracker panel. In this panel, select Track Motion. This will provide a tracking indicator. Place the tracking point on high contrast area of your moving object. Keep the small box tightly around the contrasted area and adjust the larger box to fit more of the surrounding area. Hit the play button to start tracking. You might need to stop and manually adjust the tracking, but once done, click Edit Target, set it to your new object, and apply the sequence. Finally, parent your graphics to the null object. Now your graphics will follow the movement of your tracked object. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create the Mr. Beast cookie break effect, place the playhead where you want to start the shatter. Apply the shatter effect and set the view to render to see your changes. To enhance the effect, change the pattern to glass and increase the repetitions. Set gravity to 0 and experiment with mass variance for more control. Adjust the radius and strength to contain the shatter. You can tweak the settings as per you like. Now, use the pen tool to create masks around specific areas. Duplicate the cookie layer twice, edit the mask as desired, and set the duplicate layer mask to subtract. Do the same for the other mask and delete the shatter effect from both of them. Use position and rotation adjustments to achieve a nice motion effect. Subscribe to Novela Films Academy for more such creative videos. To create an animated neon effect in After Effects, right-click the logo layer and select Pre-Compose, then click OK. Select the pre-composed layer, go to Layer, then Auto Trace, and press U to reveal and delete any keyframes. Now go to the Effects and Presets panel and search for Saber, and apply it to the layer. In the Effect Controls panel, set Core Type to Layer Masks, adjust core size, and change Background to Transparent in Render settings. Choose the Neon in Preset. Set Glow Intensity to 60. Create keyframes for Mask Evolution and End Offset. Set End Offset to 0%. Move 2 seconds forward and set it to 51%. Again, move 4 seconds forward and adjust the Mask Evolution. Duplicate the pre-composed layer and set the start and end keyframe for mask evolution angles to 180 degrees. Set both layers to screen blending mode and adjust colors for a vibrant animated neon look. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Today, I will show you how to do this parallax effect in Adobe After Effects. First, I imported a picture of a man standing at mountain. Adjust the scale, and simply mask them out using the pen tool and increase the feather. Next, I imported a second picture to use as the background and adjust its scale and position. Set both layers to 3D. Click here and select two views. Then move the two pictures away from each other on the Z-axis and adjust the scale. Create a camera and a null object. Set null to 3D and copy position of camera and paste to null, then link the camera to null object. Change the Z-axis position and rotation of camera from where you want to start the animation. Add initial keyframes to Y rotation and position. Move forward into timeline and adjust the rotation and position of your camera. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create a repeated pattern background in Adobe After Effects, start by selecting the Text tool. Use the Text tool to create an J or any symbol. Center it, then right-click the layer, select Pre-Compose, and click OK. Go to Composition Settings and set both the width and height to 100. Back in the main composition, apply the motion tile effect from the Effects and Presets panel to the pre-comp. Adjust the tile width and tile height to fill the screen. Set a keyframe for tile center, move 10 seconds forward, and adjust it to create motion. Additionally, you can add animations like rotation within the pre-comp. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create a photo pixel effect in After Effects, import and resize your clip. Mask the part you want the effect on. Pre-compose it. Add the checkerboard effect. Set blending mode to stencil alpha, width to 20, and duplicate the effect twice, changing widths to 30 and 49. Add the CC pixel poly effect. Set force amount to 10. Gravity to 0, direction randomness to 35, speed randomness to 55, and grid spacing to 7. Adjust force center according to you. Add the glow effect, set glow threshold to 45, and glow radius to 14. Set an opacity keyframe at 2 seconds, and decrease it to 0 at 4 seconds. Pre-compose the layer, duplicate it, and stagger the layers by dragging each forward by 1 second. Finally, add an adjustment layer, apply sharpen with an amount of 10. And you're done. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's a quick guide on 3D camera tracking for text in After Effects. Import your footage into After Effects. On the right panel, click on Tracker and choose Track Camera. And let After Effects analyze your scene. Once tracking is complete, right-click on a track point and select Create Text and Camera. Adjust the text position and orientation in 3D space to match your scene. Fine-tune the text animation and properties to blend seamlessly with your footage. With these steps, adding dynamic text to your footage using 3D camera tracking in After Effects becomes straightforward. Thank you for watching. Follow Novela Film Academy for more such tutorials. How to remove green screen in After Effects. Import your video and background onto the timeline. Place the green screen video on top of the background. Adjust the scale and position of the green screen video on the background. Open the Effects and Presets window and search for Keylight 1.2. Add it to the green screen video. Go to the Effect Controls panel. Use the eyedropper tool to select the green color in the background. This will make the background transparent. Adjust the screen gain slightly to remove any remaining green areas. To reduce noise around the edges, increase the clip black value in the screen matte settings to 5 or 10. Your video should now have the object isolated without the green screen. Thank you for watching. Follow Novela Film Academy for more such videos. In this Adobe After Effects tutorial, I'll guide you on how to render or export videos. Start by going to File, Export, Add to Render Queue, which opens the Render Queue tab and adds your composition. Here you can adjust settings. Click Render Settings to modify quality and resolution, though defaults work fine. You'll also see the start and end time options. Next, under Output Module, select your desired format. Default is QuickTime. Lastly, set the output to location to choose where your file will be saved. Once everything is configured, press Render to begin, and that's done. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To enhance video quality in After Effects, start by importing your video and adding it to the timeline. Next, navigate to the Effects and Presets panel and search for Sharp. Apply both the Sharpen and Unsharp mask effects to your video layer. Begin by adjusting the Sharpen effect, setting the Sharpen amount to 50. This initial sharpening helps to enhance the overall clarity. Then focus on the Unsharp mask effect. Set the amount to 100, which intensifies the contrast at the edges within the frame, and adjust the radius to 5, which defines the area around each pixel that will be affected. These settings work together to significantly sharpen your video, bringing out fine details and improving the overall quality. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create this effect in After Effects, start by adding a new solid layer with default settings. Select the Brush tool, then open the Brushes panel. Adjust the brush diameter as needed and set the spacing to 1%. Next, go to the Paint panel and set the duration to right on. Use the Brush tool to draw your desired shape, and After Effects will automatically track your strokes. In the Effect Controls, enable Paint on Transparent to isolate your drawing. For smoother animation, apply Easy Ease to the keyframes and refine the motion curve in the Graph Editor. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To add variety with a hand-drawn text effect in After Effects, start by creating a new solid layer. Right-click on empty area of your timeline, then New, then Solid, then click OK, and hide it. Use the Pen tool to draw a mask in the shape of your letter on this solid layer. Unhide the layer and then go to Effect, then Generate, and then apply the stroke effect. Set the paint style to On Transparent and adjust the brush size to cover the letter completely. set the end value to 0% and add a keyframe. Move forward on the timeline and set the end value to 100%. Finally, set the solid layers track matte to your original letter. Repeat these steps to create your own write-on effect. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To change the color of objects in your video, start by adding your video clip to the timeline. Next, search for the Change to Color effect and apply it to your video layer. Once you've done that, navigate to the Effect Controls panel. Here you'll find an eyedropper tool next to the From Color setting. Click on the eyedropper and select the color in your video that you want to change. As you can see, my background color is also changed. To fix that, duplicate your footage and then mask the area that you want to exclude and then delete the effect on Duplicate Layer. Once you're done, set the to color to the new shade you want to apply. Click OK to confirm your selection. To fine-tune the effect, you can adjust the threshold by changing the hue percentage value. You're all done. Your video will now feature the newly altered colors, enhancing its overall look. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Today, I will show you how to create merging liquid blobs in After Effects. Select Ellipse tool, hold Shift, and create a circle. Duplicate it by pressing Ctrl+D. Right-click on the empty area of the timeline, then New, then Adjustment Layer. Make sure it's on top. Go to Effect, Blur, and Sharpen Gaussian Blur. Set value to 50. Again, go to Effect, Matte, and apply Simple Choker. Set value to 50. Your circle now starts merging. Choose Separate Color and set Blend Mode to Screen. Go to Window, then Align. Align both the circles to center. Select both layers and add an initial keyframe to position. Move forward and change circle positions. Right-click on the layer, then Layer Styles, then Inner Shadow. Increase distance and change its angle. Also change size and noise according to your preference. Copy this by pressing Ctrl+C and paste it to the layer below by Ctrl+V. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to animate objects along a path in After Effects. To make a car follow a road, select the Pen tool, make sure no layers are selected, and set the Fill to None and Stroke to 10 pixels. Carefully draw a path along the road. Once done, copy the path by going to the Shape's properties and pressing Ctrl+C. Select the car layer, press P for position, and paste the path with Ctrl+V. Delete the shape layer as it's no longer needed. Right-click the car layer, go to Transform, and enable Auto Orient along the path. Adjust the car's rotation with R if needed. Preview the animation, and the car should follow the path perfectly. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Today I'll show you how to auto-resize two shapes in After Effects. First, use the Anchor Point tool to move both anchor points to the center of the comp. Next, add an adjustment layer by pressing Ctrl+Alt+Y. Next, go to Effect, then Expression Controls, then Slider Control. Then link both layer scale properties to the layer slider control. Temp is the variable, and temp, temp means the X and Y scale value. To invert the bottom scale values, add 100- before both values. Then we need to double the size. We multiply both arrays by 2. Next, we need to adjust the X position. Separate the dimensions of both position properties. Link the bottom X position to the top one. Then add an expression. We need a variable, X equals to the slider control. Then use a linear expression. Linear in parentheses, X the variable, 0, 100. The min and max slider values are mapped to the pixel values 1080 and 0. Now add keyframes to the slider's value to animate the shapes accordingly. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create a fake burnout effect in After Effects. First, duplicate your clip. Select Ellipse tool and mask the wheel. Go to Mask 1 and add an initial keyframe to mask path and track the mask throughout the clip. Once masked, go to Effect and apply the twirl effect. Set the twirl center to the wheel's center. Add in keyframe to the twirl center and track it throughout the clip. Add in keyframe to angle and set this to -20. Go to end of the clip and set angle to 0. Next, apply the radial blur effect. Set the center on the wheel. Add keyframe and track the center. Now import a burnout green screen video. Key out the background with K-Light 1.2, change the anchor point, and set the scale and position to match the smoke with wheel. Animate its position with the wheel. And you're done. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create a starburst effect in Adobe After Effects, start by creating a new solid layer. Go to Layer, then New, then Solid. Choose white as the color, and click OK. With the solid layer selected, apply the starburst effect by going to Effect, then Simulation, then CC Starburst. Adjust the scatter setting to 300 to control how spread out the stars are. Set speed to 0.25 to determine how quickly the stars move toward the screen. The phase setting controls where the starburst starts. Leave this at 0 for the default start point. Grid spacing affects the distance between star particles. Set it to 4. Adjust the size to 40 to make the stars larger or smaller as needed. Lastly, blend with original blends the effect with the layer. Leave this at 0 for a clean look. This is how you create a starburst effect in After Effects. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To remove objects from your video in After Effects, start by importing the footage on your timeline. Create a mask around the object you want to remove. Increase the mask feather and expansion slightly for smoother edges, and set the mask to subtract. If the object, like a boat, is moving, animate the mask by clicking on Tracker. Open the Content-Aware Fill panel, increase the alpha expansion, and click Generate Fill Layer. After a moment, a new fill layer will replace the object completely. It may take a few attempts to get the settings just right for your clip. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create a shape repeater effect in After Effects. Start by selecting the pen tool and drawing your desired shape. Once the shape is created, set its anchor point to the bottom, then open the shape layer, click here, and select the repeater effect. After adding the repeater, open its properties and adjust the number of copies you want to create. Set the position to 0, and modify the rotation and anchor point values as needed. Reduce the end opacity to 50%. To animate the shape, add an expression to offset time *1. Scan this QR code to connect with Novela Film Academy. Learn video editing, graphic design, or get professional editing services, and that's it. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to use the Deep Glow plugin in After Effects. Begin by importing your clip into the timeline and adjusting its scale and position as needed. Next, add your text by using the Text tool and customize the text settings to your liking. Align and position the text within the frame. Then navigate to the Effects and Presets panel and search for Deep Glow. Drag and drop the Deep Glow effect onto your text layer. In the Effect Controls panel, check the Unmold box to remove the black background from the text. Adjust the Deep Glow settings to enhance the glow effect to your preference. Experiment with different settings until you're satisfied with the result. And that's it. Your glowing text effect is now complete. Let's check out the result. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Upgrade your motion graphics with a stunning glass effect in After Effects. Start by using the shape tools to create your desired glass design. Once you're satisfied, create an adjustment layer and set its track matte to your shape. Next, apply the tint effect and the Gaussian blur effect. Make sure to set both tint colors to white and reduce the amount to decolorize your background. Increase the blur amount to a significant value for a more realistic effect. After that, duplicate your shape and turn it back on. Right-click to access layer styles, then add drop shadow and bevel and emboss. Set the fill opacity to 0% and adjust the drop shadow's opacity and size to your preference. For the bevel and emboss settings, customize the depth and size according to your background, keeping the modes set to normal. Continue tweaking these settings until you achieve your ideal glass effect. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more. Here's how to create a glitch effect using displacement maps for your next project. Start with a basic solid layer and the layer you want to distort. Highlight the solid, go to Effect, Noise and Grain, Fractal Noise. Set the fractal type to max, noise type to block, contrast to 250, and brightness to -150. Open Transform, uncheck Uniform Scaling, set the width to 2000 and height to 50. Eliminate the scene by moving Offset Turbulence to the right. Open Evolution Options, Alt-click the stopwatch for random seed, and type in time *10. Right-click the solid, select Precompose. Ensure Move All Attributes is selected. Click OK, and hide the precomp. Create a new adjustment layer, go to Effect, Distort Displacement Map, and set the map layer to the precomp. And that's it. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos.
Here's how to create a laser glowing eye effect in After Effects. Draw masks around the subject's eyes and make sure the mask is set to none. Now create a new solid layer and copy-paste the masks from the footage layer to the solid layer. Set the mask to Add. Increase mask feather slightly. Drag the sapphire rays effect from the Effect and Presets View clip. Drag the rays as you desire. Now adjust the values according to you. You can increase the ray's length and brightness if you want to. To make it look cooler, you can animate the ray's length. Click on the center XY and add keyframes to move the rays. And that's how you create this laser glowing eye effect.
Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create a halftone effect using the Halftone plugin. Start by importing your clip onto the timeline. Once the clip is in place, select it and navigate to the Effects and Presets panel. Search for Halftone in the search bar, then drag and drop the effect onto your clip. Next, go to the Effect Controls panel to customize the effect. First, expand the particle and background color settings and check the Swap Colors option to invert the colors. Then, under the Sizing Type section, adjust the number of particles to achieve your desired look. You can preview your video to see how the effect appears and make any final adjustments as needed. Feel free to explore other settings within the Halftone plugin to further customize the effect. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to add an audio waveform to your video. Create a new solid layer. Hide the mask and draw a mask where you want the audio waveform to appear. Open the mask settings and increase the mask expansion to around 500. Next, apply the audio spectrum effect to the solid layer and set the audio layer to your music. Set the path to the mask you just created. Change the color to whatever you like and set the side options to side A. Adjust the settings to customize the shape and style of the spectrum, and you're done. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's 5 best free website for video editors: Sherry.com for free templates, FreshLuts.com for free LUTs packs, Mixkit.com for free templates, Zapsplat.com for free SFX packs, Jitter.video for free animation templates. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To blend textures with graphics or titles in After Effects, follow these steps. First, import your texture and graphic layers. Duplicate the texture layer and move the duplicate above the graphic layer. Select the graphic layer and set its track matte to the first texture layer and matte to Luma, which uses the luminance of the duplicated texture to mask the graphic. Apply the curves effect to the top texture layer. Adjust the RGB curve to refine the lighting and blend. To make the graphic stand out more, duplicate the graphic layer and adjust its blending mode or opacity as needed. This method creates a seamless blend of textures and graphics. For more tutorials, subscribe to Novela Film Academy. Here's how to animate a realistic bounce effect in After Effects. First, create a new composition and import your images. Open the Position and Scale properties by pressing P and S and move the anchor point to the bottom of the circle. Set a keyframe for the position, move 30 frames forward, and drag the ball down. Copy the first keyframe and paste it at the next 30 frames. Press N to limit the timeline. Next, apply Easy Ease and smooth the animation using the Graph Editor. To add realism, animate the scale properties. Unlink the scale values, go to the 30th frame, squeeze the ball, Go back 4 frames. Now stretch it. Repeat 4 frames ahead. Finally, easy ease the scale keys and adjust the graph. Your animation is ready. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create this insane car transition in After Effects. Import your 2 car clips and align them on the timeline to match angles. We remove the cars from these images to separate background. Place the blank backgrounds between the 2 clips, each lasting 10 frames. Duplicate the first car clip and position it over the first blank background and duplicate it 5 more times. Repeat this for second clip. Mask out different car elements on each layer. Repeat this masking process for the second clip. Create a new position keyframe for the first frame of all elements. At the 5th frame, move them all outwards. At the 10th frame, move them all back in. Now create a new position keyframe on the last frame of second car's elements. Bring them all out at the 5th frame, and at the 1st frame, match all elements positioned with the last position of the first car elements. Apply Easy Ease with F9 to all keyframes. Add a PNG of a car frame behind the elements and overlay sparkles for extra flair. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Today, I will show you how to use CC Bended effect in After Effects. First, separate your images in Photoshop. Use Object Selection tool to select statue. Press Ctrl+J. Use Content-Aware Fill to fill the below layer. Now both the images are separated. Next, open After Effects. Import your images. Pre-compose the above layer. Go to Effect, then Distort, then CC Bended. Set the start and end points. Add an initial keyframe to bend. Move few frames forward. Set value to 25. Again, move few frames forward. Set value to -25. Press F9 to easy ease the keyframes. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create falling leaves in After Effects, start by sourcing a graphic of leaves. You can search online. Next, create a solid layer and apply the CC Particle World effect to it. In the Particle tab, change the particle type to Textured Quad Polygon and set the texture to your leaf layer. The subsequent settings are subjective, but I recommend adjusting the birth and death size to scale your leaves appropriately. I usually set the maximum opacity to 100% for a more vibrant look, then head to the Physics tab and lower the gravity to 0.01 to create a gentle fall. To ensure the leaves appear to be falling from above, adjust the emitter Y position to be higher than your composition. Finally, tweak the longevity setting to fill your project with leaves. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. Here's how to create and animate a planet in After Effects. First, you need a planet texture. Download it from Google. Next, open After Effects. Double-click on the empty area of Project panel, then select and import the texture into After Effects. Drag and drop the texture into Timeline. Adjust the scale, then go to Effects, then Perspective, then CC Sphere. Adjust the sphere. Scale your planet by adjusting the radius value. Open the light settings to adjust the light height for the desired exposure. Animate the rotation. In the rotation settings, Alt-click the stopwatch icon next to Rotation Y. Enter the expression time*20 to make your planet rotate continuously. This is how you create a dynamically animated planet. Subscribe to Novela Film Academy for more such videos. To create a zip effect in After Effects, begin by writing your text and aligning it. Next, go to Effects and Presets and apply the CC Split effect. Increase the split value to separate the text into 2 parts. Adjust point at and point